The number of detainees held by U.S. Immigration and Customs Enforcement has reached a record high of nearly 66,000, according to data released Friday by DHS. Earlier this month, our Camilo Montoya Galvez reported that roughly half of those in custody have no criminal charges or convictions on their record, but are being held solely because of alleged civil violations of immigration law. And now the government has confirmed it. 48% of current detainees lack criminal charges or convictions. Since President Trump took office, the number of non-criminal detainees arrested by ICE has increased by over 2,000%. Our new CBS poll shows that 54% of Americans believe the government is stopping and detaining more people than necessary. A similar number, 55%, now disapprove of President Trump's handling of immigration policy. Despite growing public concern, the administration has recently expanded enforcement operations to Charlotte and other cities, giving no sign their so-called mass deportation campaign is ending anytime soon.
All right, G. So, what's your thoughts on the Trump administration's mass deportation campaign? Are you in favor? Are you against it? What's your thoughts on it?
My first question is: are they deporting Eastern European communities as well? What's the demographics in terms of, are we deporting South African people and all of that? Is the targeting specifically minority Hispanic countries? So the idea is it racist based, right? When we talk about immigration,
No, that's not. That wasn't my question.
I know, but my what's my thoughts on it? My thoughts are that, like, right? Do I agree with it or disagree? I question if so. My thoughts is, if it's a justifiable equal act that doesn't have racist undertones, fuck it. I'm gonna rock out with my government, because we deporting all the people from our country that aren't supposed to be here, and I'm all for that as an American. But if we're deporting a select group of people based on skin color, that sounds kind of racist, and that's not right.
All right. I mean, all right. So I've seen a couple articles about this, and people are like up in arms about people being deported and all this shit. But I'm like, I don't understand what ICE gets a bad rap for, if I'm being honest with you, because that's what their job is. Their job is to deport people that shouldn't be here. So if they're deporting people, so if they stop Jose, and Jose is a 7-time drug offender or whatever, and he beats up his girlfriend on the weekends, and they deport him, and they meet with Maria, and Maria is here illegally, but she never did anything, and they deport her. I'm fine with both deportations. I'm not upset that they deported Maria because Maria didn't chop somebody's head off. Like, I don't get why people are so upset with ICE. I really, they're doing their job. They're saying, hey, who shouldn't be here? We taking them up out of here. I don't get it.
So I think that the thing is, what I was mentioning earlier, that the attack seems to be, the enforcement seems to be from a majority white male, right, enforcement team over minority groups of Hispanic or melanated people. So there's a separation of, because there are numerous like small cities of Ukrainian and Lithuanian and Russian and all, like, etc., that are European, that aren't being rated with that same veracity. So that's the dialogue. The dialogue is it racist based? So when it comes to the criminal record and etc., I understand. Like, I'm with you in the sense of, if we deporting everybody that don't belong here, I'm with it. If they just go, they checking the records. Indians, all the 7-Elevens,
I agree.
right? If they deporting everybody, I'm with it, because it's like, yo, like, no, America, we need to know who here and who with us and who not. I'm all for that. But if there's a racist undertone, which there is with this particular regime, that's the issue, and we know it to be the issue.
Okay, that's fair. But we also got to take into account that you can look at years of footage of people coming from the southern Americas and walking up here. Like that shit has been documented for the entire Biden administration.
Come on, because there are people that are documented that are coming from everywhere else off of just fucking just boats and everywhere else. Like they're literal communities. Just because they walking don't mean that like they're not getting in here just as easy.
Let me ask you. Out of the 12 million people that made it across the border, for regardless of their ethnicity, right? The 12 million people during the Biden administration that made it across the border.
Mm-hmm.
Percentage wise, what's more likely to be their physical characteristics? Are they more likely to be Chinese, African, Arab, Hispanic, or Ukrainian or Eastern European? What's the percentage wise? What's their more likely demographic that you're going to run into that came here illegally? What's the percentage wise?
I'm going to say 50 to 60% just due to the access to global travel. So it's going to be like more than half, maybe it's going to be half, more than half. But the reality of it is
more than half what? More than half what?
More than half, like people that are Hispanic or whatever.
So then you're playing the numbers game. You're like, oh, okay, cool. If you're
playing it's 50-50, you playing the numbers game?
It's not.
It's 60-40.
So wait. So you think it's a 50% chance that the person that migrated here illegally is Eastern European?
Yes. Or from somewhere else. Other.
So you haven't seen the news that Venezuelans have been coming here en masse in millions and millions of numbers. Have you seen any article saying that Ukrainians en masse have been coming here millions and millions? Have you seen anything to compare the Ukrainians versus the Venezuelans?
Refugee cities, all types of stuff. But I'm more so talking about not just those particular people, just saying that for you to get into the Americas, most times you need to have some type of like plan to get it. A lot of people, you can't just go over there and be broke. They know that. So a lot of people go to those southern countries just because it's easier to get into. They got enough money. They just don't have enough money to fucking pay for America to let you in legally. So they'll go through Mexico, go through one of the other areas and come up into the country just with everybody else. And because everybody's so worried about the brown and melanated people, these people easily able to just integrate and come up in here.
Listen, I'm not discounting the fact that maybe that's true in some cases, but you think it's a 50-50, you think it's a coins flip chance that the people migrating here are Eastern European versus Hispanic.
You keep saying Eastern or European. I'm saying that they could be from any of the other plethora of European countries, of anywhere else in the world besides the other places.
You do know that Chinese people are getting deported too, though, right? Like they're deporting the shit out of those motherfuckers as well. It's just not making the news as much. They're deporting the shit out of them.
But it's not as targeted, and that becomes the question. Because it literally, we know where these communities are. So if all right, don't just throw in a sprinkle of them, let's get a couple of them. No, go, if we ramp it up, let's go fucking to little Ukraine, let's go to little Lithuania, let's go to all of them and get everybody the fuck out of here.
Let me ask you a question. Do you think that someone who came here illegally, regardless of their ethnicity, if they don't have a criminal record, should they be able to stay here? If ICE runs into little Sarah, that's 22 years old, that has never had that's from Ukraine, let's say, that has never had a social security number, or whatever, she came here illegally through Mexico. Do you think that the U.S. government should the ICE should let her stay here, or should they deport her?
I think it could be an option based on how long you've been here and what you got established. So there could be a workaround. Hey man, listen, we see you got this crib. We see you got a bunch of shit going for you, and that's cool. We love that for you, but you're here illegally. So we got to figure something out, right? We got to figure out some type of tax. You got to figure out some way to contribute to the system that you're benefiting off that equates to how our citizens are contributing to the system. So if you are willing to adjust your current living circumstances to match your contribution to this country, then you can stay because you've been a contributing citizen. But if you are unwilling,
go.
Yeah, if you unwilling to just be no, I don't got nothing to give, it's all right, well, bro, you might as well go home. Shit. If you're gonna be if you're not contributing here and you just, you know what I'm saying, you might as well just go home then, bro. Go ahead.
Okay. So you think so? Okay. So in that situation, that person, Sarah, should be given the opportunity to stay here, even though there are people throughout the world that are trying to do it the legal way.
So the conditions in terms of if you hear and have been contributing, so you can do it like this is the reality of it. If this is where we like as a country, we working for our best benefit. So if you are here and you have been contributing to and you buy into and have been subscribing to the methodologies and can be of value to this country, why not? They already here as a talent. It's like if we a team and it's like, yo, no, main man kind of nice, bro. You can kind of stay. It's like one of those things. But if you trash, you gotta grow. Like it's a team. We building a team over here. Why the fuck would I take people out? That's like,
what does that say to the immigration, the people who are trying to do it legally? Why wouldn't they just come here and just start doing their own thing and just do it would destroy the whole goddamn concept of legal immigration, because people will be like, oh, okay, well, they're letting all these other people come, so we can just come here and just establish ourselves.
So it's a simultaneous effort. So you can't say that people are going to be discouraged because we clean it up. So now we creating a different criteria. So while we simultaneously like rounding people up that aren't legally here, you can see that those ramifications. We are also creating a new system for people, some of the people that were here, right? To be like, hey, because that crop of people that are here, that's already a crop that have been abiding to. So that could be a talent pool that we may be wasting if we don't take advantage of. Whereas the new people coming in now is like, nah, motherfucker, we tighten up on that. We know, like, I'm with that. You can't just creep into the country. You can't just get in here. So now there's a different requirement. So and then the penalty for post opportunity integration will be different as well, right? And my fucking phone just doing shit.
No, you good. It's like a retro kind of look, but yeah, no. So all right, so this not gonna surprise you, but I mean, I think if ICE comes across somebody and they have an extensive criminal record of, human trafficking and drugs and all that stuff, and ICE deports that person, I'm fine with that. But I'm also fine if ICE comes across a sweet, innocent person and they have been here for 20 years and they haven't had the opportunity, or they chose not to pursue any kind of legal status in America, and they take that person and they deport their ass back to where they from, then I think ICE is doing their job. I'm like, okay, well, I mean, ICE is doing their job. Now, I would agree with you with that racial part too. Like, I'm like, okay, if y'all gonna do that shit with the Hispanics, y'all need to do that with the Eastern Europeans. Y'all need to do that shit with the Chinese people. Y'all need to do that shit with the Indians. Y'all need to do shit with everybody. So if y'all don't do that shit, then that's an issue. If I come across an article or something like that where it's like they came across some sweet, nice Eastern European lady and they be like, oh, just get out of here. Your skin is like mine. Then I'm like, okay, you motherfuckers is tripping.
But they're not targeting them. So they're not targeting them because they known to exist.
Listen, I disagree with you as far as, oh, well, it's 50-50. No, nigga. It ain't no 50-50. We already know what type of time it is. Like, you just on some politically correct shit. We already know that if the people come here and they walking over here, they're not walking over here from fucking Ukraine. Like, they're not doing it. Like, we know what the demographic is like. So if we know that and they target people that look like the demographic that are statistically coming here, I got no issue with that. I don't have an issue with it.
But it's an easy cop out. I'm not saying it in the sense of like 50%. I'm just saying that from a perspective of thinking about all the economical standpoints that, like, to get into a new country, bro, take money. Yeah, I don't give, like, you got to have some type of resource, and so a lot of people coming from. I mean, you
didn't give the money to the U.S. You gave the money to a trafficker or something. So
no, but even like
in the U.S.,
you got to have enough money to like to survive when you get over here. You got to have connections. You got to have like stuff going for you. So is millions of people over there that would like they can. It's somebody that live right by the American border. He can't afford bro, I'm gonna go over there and just be broke. Like if I get caught, it's not like I got like somewhere to go. I'm just gonna wind up being homeless.
But the fact that you have connections that are illegal, it doesn't like I don't see the direct correlation to, oh, this is a benefit to America. I don't see that. I don't buy that. I don't like. It's like, okay, well, a lot of times I hear situations where they sending money back home. So how the fuck is that helping us? So you're not getting taxed on the money that you're making, and you're sending money back home. So like, how is that helping America?
So that's what I'm saying. Like that. The think about it. Think about the number of poppy stores, et cetera, where people like operating these businesses, right, and doing stuff, moving illegally, taking so much money out of the system. That's what I'm saying. That if they hear and they already got some shit established, make them pay into what they've been taking from, because you've been taking from us. That's what I'm saying. Like, I'm like, yo, no, they in here. You got a crib. You got some shit. Okay, we owe us something. Right?
Okay.
Because that what happens is they still are, and this is why I like drug dealing and shit. They're able to profit and prosper off of that. That's why Mexico the way it is, because the drug dealers got so much of their resources, they can't do nothing. You're like, fuck, nigga, like we own all the money. But we gonna lock you up. All right, well, I'm just gonna give it to my son. So all of that, like that cartel land, just been passing off. It's like, no, that's how you stop that shit from happening. No, bro. No, fuck all that. Like, no, we got you. You a part of the system. But now you get taxed for that.
Well, listen. I mean, I hear you. In line with your point. As long as when they come across these motherfuckers, if they come across some like sweet, nice old Asian lady that's illegal, you deport her ass too. Send her back to fucking Xiao Ming, whatever the fuck it is. Like, I'm for sending everybody back. Like, I'm not playing favorites. I'm not anti-Hispanic. I'm cool with Hispanic.
No, yeah. With it. If you ain't got a green card,
science, like, get the fuck about it. Like,
Arriva Dirty,
yeah,
Chow, Sayonara, fucking like whatever. Go ahead, bro. Because my government keeps saying they don't got enough fucking money for me. The Venezuelan dudes, they coming over here and getting food stamps and shit, like 300, 3,000. You know what I'm saying? So fuck that. Everybody gotta go. With you. Everybody. Shit.
All right. I feel like towards the end we on the same type time. I feel like
that's my inner conservative, bro. That's my like. If you be thinking that, I'm like, nah, fuck that, bro. I'm America first. Get them the fuck out of here.
Right. Well, listen. Let us know what y'all think, family. Like, comment, subscribe. And just for the record, we love Hispanics. We got no issue with Hispanics. Like,
if you come here legally, shit. Like, bro, if I'm gonna be paying taxes and shit, don't be just thinking you gonna come get in the party.
Yeah.
Just like skip the line. Fuck that. Yeah. No, man gotta go, bro.
All right, let us know what y'all think, baby. Like, comment, subscribe, and until next time.
Hey, man gotta go. Fuck that.
Are you not entertained? Are you not entertained?